All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. The uncertainty in West Asia and also the sporadic attacks by both the United States and Iran has once again put the world on the edge. After just days of a delicate ceasefire, but the ramifications are also being felt by the Americans, at least according to the latest Reuters Ipsos poll. The latest survey from the past weekend says that nearly 79% of the Americans believe that the Iran war will actually go on for an extended period of time. This number is up from the 69% in late March, and only 18% of the Americans believe that it will end in weeks. Furthermore, only 37 Americans polled approve of the latest US strikes on Iran, while 58% have disapproved of it. When it comes to domestic ramifications, 60% of the Americans feel that gas prices will get worse after a year, and only about 15% feel that it will get better, while 16% feel that it will stay the same. This poll, remember, has been conducted before the US president's statement on exercising control over the Strait of Hormuz and charging a 20% fee for safe navigation. Now, Donald Trump on Monday positioned the United States as the guardian of the maritime passage and announced a fresh naval blockade on Iran. Now, Iran was quick to respond to Donald Trump's statement. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi used Trump's own words to mock him and to legitimize Iran's position as the guardian of the strait. But Araghchi also said in a statement that Iran will be rational in the amount of fee that it charges, saying, and I quote him here, 20% fee for transit through the Strait of Hormuz is way too much. But for the Americans, the conversation is not just about the war in West Asia, it's also about the upcoming midterm elections. Now, 2 years after Donald Trump won the presidency on the promise of better economic conditions and no American involvement in these forever foreign wars, between the campaign promises of 2024 and the reality in 2026, a lot has changed in American politics. And we earlier spoke with Professor Giorgio Caffero, who's a professor at Georgetown University and the CEO at Gulf State Analytics. He joined us live from Washington, D.C. Listening to what he had to say.
U.S. is caught in this Iranian trap of escalation, and this is not popular in the United States, I think really as a consequence of the wars that took place after 9/11, so-called war on terror that brought the United States into these quagmires in Iraq and Afghanistan. The American public, by and large, is very skeptical about arguments that it is in the U.S. national interest to enter or start these protracted conflicts in West Asia. And we generally, we definitely know that the vast majority of Americans really saw this war that the U.S. and Israel carried out against Iran in late February as a war of choice, not one that was necessary for the vital U.S. national security interests.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.